Ryan here with the AFT Construction. We're out here at SM Gilbert Traditional. We just want to talk a little bit about grading, concrete prep, and what we have going on this phase of the project. So on this property, it's a little bit unique, right? 3 acres. The customers had some of it already in place. We had the 2 barn dominiums and the back 1/3. They kind of want to be able to use it, want to enjoy it for a little longer. And with this house being done January, February-ish, they want to go ahead and get back here, cut down on the dust, put some hardscape in so we can go ahead and landscape and let them utilize this and enjoy it. So what we've done is we're really trying to make this kind of like a massive skate park, fun land, scooters, golf carts, whatever you can think of, we'll have it, right? So we've graded down 8 inches here. We're adding some AB. We're gonna do hardscape around all the trampolines. And then we're gonna do some more hardscape that goes from the edge of the barn all the way around the black barn. It circles the white barn and comes out to the edge of the RV is where the driveway is gonna end. What's a little different on this one is we're actually gonna do saw cut lines, keep it very minimal so that everyone can skateboard and scooter without the big bump of a trowel line, right? So it's gonna be really cool. Can't wait to see it. It's gonna work well with the skate park and the half pipe inside. It's just gonna be a fun land out here and everyone's really excited to see it. What's unique out here is we've had a few different vendors, right, already place buildings, skate parks, and the trampoline areas before us, some of them with us, right? So we have a few things to keep in mind when pouring the concrete. Finished floors of the barn, finished floor of the trampoline, which I was able to coordinate a little bit on that one, so we're good on that one. And then the finished floor of the skate park and how we want the landscape to kind of blend into that, not only for aesthetics, but also for drainage, right? So last thing we want to do is put all this hardscape in, trap all the water, and have a flood, right? So we've really had to sit down with the graders, myself, Bluebeam, and we've taken the plan, we've thrown it into Bluebeam, and I went ahead and scaled probably 50 different places, given them dimensions, elevation levels, and where I want the water to go, how I envision the water to go, and what we need to place in place to make sure the water actually gets to where it's going. So I just met with Dan with Landscape Resources yesterday. His guys are actually on site over here. We devised a plan to get some drain boxes on the east side of the driveway, make sure that the water is coming over here to either the north retention or what will be a much more drastic south retention right here. And we'll make sure the water gets pulled over here and put in a place where it can actually hold it. So not only that, it takes sitting down with the graders, getting the elevation of all these finished floors, and then seeing where we want the concrete to be to actually have the correct fall from the buildings and kind of direct it to where we want to go. So we've worked really hard to get this safe and also functional. I'll take you over here to one of our retention areas. We have 2 very, very big and functional retention areas. We also can utilize the trampoline pits. It's kind of why they're there. We'll do a drain right off the front of the barn right here, just so that there's only a few feet right there and the finished floors don't differ enough to make me feel comfortable. So we're gonna put a drain in right there. But if I take you back here to the white barn, we'll show you what we did with the driveway and what we're gonna do with the elevation difference there and how we're gonna make water go away from these buildings and keep everyone safe and not flooded. Area, kind of what we've drawn in here. So kind of be a sitting area where you can overlook and watch everyone play. Remember, Matt and I did a video, the buildings are all climate controlled and equipped with windows to watch everyone play, and you can be in there in the 120-degree heat, but the grade is moving ever so slightly this way. We're trying to push water up and around out to the biggest retention out there. So if you peek here on the north side of the white barn, you'll see we have we kind of made an audible and sloped the driveway all to the west because we're going to bring it to this retention right here. When the driveway turns the corner, it'll ramp up a little bit to the white barn, and this side's not actually being used for vehicles or anything anyway, so it's all going to work out perfectly. We're going to take this retention down another 6-8 inches just to create more of a pocket to hold the water from any of our crazy monsoons out here in Arizona. So you can kind of peek at the driveway right now, and you'll notice it all slopes this way. We're going to bring the water back behind Jesse here, and we'll create a larger retention right here on the north side of the black barn. And these guys right here from Landscape Resources are adding some of the drain boxes right now, just to keep each side of the driveway safe. It's kind of funny because before you actually do one of these yourself, you don't realize how much work goes into planning and making sure elevations are correct and that the water flow is going where it needs to be to keep the homeowners safe and their buildings safe. But a lot of effort went into this one to make sure we had the proper drainage. So Ryan Combs here with AFT Construction. Glad you could join us out here at SM Gilbert Traditional to talk over grading and concrete. Hope to see you later in our follow-up videos when we start pouring this area.